Fish, what do you think that the independent coffee scene brings to Edmonton? What, why should we worry if we have nothing but Starbucks? I mean, Starbucks has elevated the appetite for coffee. It certainly has accomplished that. So why do we need a bunch of independent?
Well, I think it's a
coffee
taste
shops?
thing, right? And it's a matter of choice, and it's great to be able to have I'm a big fan of Credo, and they have Intelligentsia coffee. And I was just over in Europe filming a video, and the whole time I was there, I was drinking these awesome cafe lattes, which, by the way, is a drink for children over there. But then people would make fun of me. Do you want a straw? But anyway, but the whole time I was thinking about this Credo coffee that I wanted back here. So I mean, they got me with something really specific. So I think that's nice, and you can't really quantify that. It's just great.
So
But,
choice.
Yeah, choice is lovely.
Yeah.
But we never had anything to compare it to before anyways. I remember going to Italy in 2004, I think, or 3, and I came back and I read about Leva, and that place had just opened about 8 months ago, and I literally went and got my coffee there for the next 10 years straight until I opened Lockstock.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that to me was kind of one of the first places to do Italian coffee very well, but then you have the places like the Credos and the Elms and all those places that came along. So until we started having something to compare it to, no one, people just thought that
That's all there was.
Second Cup and
Yep.
and Tim Hortons was all there was, right? I remember we opened the bar in 2001. There wasn't even a Starbucks in Edmonton.
Is that right?
I think it came in like 2001 or 2002, but yeah, it was around that time. I could be wrong by a year, but
I only started drinking coffee a couple of years ago, and it's made me a spaz. But I like when you go over to Europe, you really do appreciate the fact. I mean, there's obviously something stereotypically about being in a place when you can sit on the street and drink a coffee and people watch, and I think we're halfway there in Edmonton, winter aside. I mean, we are starting to get these places where you can sort of sit out front.
Yeah.
I just sat at Bubba Finkelstein's, not a coffee shop, but yesterday on Jasper Avenue, and it felt so weird, but it felt so great, and I can't wait until we really start getting the street cafes all the time. Well, not all the time, because you'll need a parka.